Howdy, folks. This is the Arkham Hillbilly, and I got a big announcement to make. But before I get to that, I know a lot of you might be thinking, where the hell have you been, Mr. Arkham Hillbilly? It's been months and we ain't heard tell nothing from you. What are you going to tell us, like you got sucked up into another dimension or don't have the normal laws of space and time or something like that? Well, kind of. Only it wasn't no other dimension, it was Netflix. See, I come home one night in August, and my wife had gone and gotten us Netflix. Now, I ain't seen nothing like this before, so we call up all the Nashville Shamblers, and they all come over to the house, except for Leroy, because Leroy was busy. So we watched all the seasons of Ozark, and then we started watching this show called The Dark. And I tell you, I couldn't make heads nor tails out of this show. It didn't make no sense to me at all. So JT takes it on himself to start explaining it to me, going, oh, well, that's that person, but like 20 years before, but now they're like, he was just making it worse. So anyway, about that time, Leroy come back over. So then we had to watch Ozark all over again. And, this was just going on. Next thing you know, I stumble out of the house. And just like one of them people in Dark, I go up to the postman and I go, what year is it? And he says, 2021. And I say, what? And he says, you've been watching Netflix, haven't you? So anyway, I kind of got off my main point there. So anyway, a lot of folks have been telling me that they couldn't go to the Circle K to get my record no more because of the pandemic. And some other folks are saying they did go to the Circle K and they still couldn't find my CD. Now, I think some of them folks might have gone to the 7-Eleven by accident because, hell, we all done that, right? So anyway, JT says, why don't we put our music up on Bandcamp? And I say, what's a Bandcamp? And he says, it's like Spotify, but for artists that ain't that good. And I said, what's a Spotify? And then JT and Leroy both start laughing. And I say, hey, what's so funny? And then Leroy started laughing some more. And I say, hey, wait, I'm getting off my point again. So anyway, let me cut to the chase. I'm up on the Bandcamp. Yeah, you can go to the Bandcamp now and look for the Arkham Hillbilly, and you can find all my music there. Well, most of it. I'm still adding stuff. And the songs cost about $1, which kind of seemed like a lot of money to me. So I said to JT, do they come with B-sides? And he said, your songs are B-sides. And then Leroy started laughing again. I tell you, JT and Leroy have been kind of getting on my nerves a little bit lately. So anyway, if you want to buy my songs or listen to them whenever you want, you just go over to the Bandcamp, look for the Arkham Hillbilly, and you'll find me. And you know what? We're putting some new songs together, and we got even a new one is up there now. I ain't released it nowhere else yet, called The Call. Now, this song is about what happened when you get that call you really don't want to get from you-know-who. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So anyway, I got to go now because we're going to watch Ozark again. Y'all stay safe and look for me on the Bandcamp. Bye.